Okay, let's continue. Now we need to understand in what situation you should use forms of accusative case. Accusative case is the fourth case in Russian case system, and the questions are кого and что, whom and what. So the first situation we call direct object. Direct object. This here accusative case is used with transitive verbs, the verbs which need after it the object. For example, such verbs are любить, смотреть, видеть, читать, писать, готовить, and etc. After these verbs, you can ask question whom or what, кого или что. Да? What will be the structure of the sentence? So we start with subject, which comes in nominative case, it's dictionary form. Then we use predicate. Predicate, here it will be a verb. And after it, without any preposition, we will use object in accusative case. For example, я люблю маму. I love mom. Here, маму is the word which is used in accusative case. We know that in dictionary we will see word mama, letter A, but in accusative case A changes to letter U. Я люблю кого? Or let's use some inanimated variant. Например, for example, я смотрю фильм. Я смотрю фильм. Я смотрю что? Да, this is the object, direct object, no preposition is between the object and verb. So here, why didn't we change the word film? Because it is inanimated noun and it is masculine gender. So as you remember from previous video, such words we don't change in accusative case. It stays as in dictionary. So next is direction of motion. Direction of motion. Here you will meet 4 new verbs. Идти, ходить, ехать и ездить. So all of these verbs means to go. But this line on foot, we go on foot. This line needs transport. And we can classify it vertically. Идти and ехать, this is unidirectional verb of motion. And ходить, ездить will be multidirectional. About these verbs, maybe I will make the video later. So let's talk about accusative case. So here we will use question куда. Куда is the question which shows the direction, where to. It is very important. And the sentence must contain verb of motion, one of these 4 verbs of motion, but in Russian language we have different forms of verbs of motions, but for now these 4 are enough. So also we will use such construction: subject in nominative case, plus verb of motion plus preposition where or na, and then the place where you are going. So what we can do? For example, я иду в университет. Я иду в университет. Я subject here. Иду, it's a predicate. And я иду куда? I go where to? Куда? В университет. This is accusative case form. We don't change word университет because it's masculine gender and it is inanimated noun. Let's use something with inanimated form. So, for example, мама едет в аптеку. Mom is going to pharmacy. You remember that it is аптека in dictionary form, letter A. So, letter A changes to letter U, аптеку. Okay, next situation. It is time. And here we will use days of week. It is very simple thing you have to memorize. So, we have such days of week. Понедельник, вторник, среда, and etc. So, if you need to answer question когда, when, and you want to answer using days of week, you should use preposition в, and then you need to put the day of week in accusative case form. But we know and we see that понедельник and вторник are masculine and inanimated, so we don't change these forms. Понедельник and вторник will be во вторник. Here we use the form of preposition во because the next word starts with two consonants and it's not comfortable to pronounce it without additional vowel. And guys, don't forget that here in this word we will not say вторник, we need to say вторник because the voiceless sound T gives its features to the previous letter. So the word среда we will change because it's feminine gender. I hope you remember that feminine gender changes and we don't think animated or inanimated. So it will be в среду. That's it. For example, давайте в пятницу я гуляю в парке. Да, в пятницу on Friday. On Friday I walk in the park. Да, вот он. On Friday, в пятницу, question когда? Когда ты гуляешь в парке? Я гуляю в парке в пятницу. Hope it's clear. It's not difficult thing. Next, also very small but important thing is games. We use accusative case with games. In construction, я играю in what game? Да, в какую игру? В футбол. Да, я играю в какую игру? What game I play? Or what game you play? В football. In English, we say I play football. We don't use any preposition, but in Russian language, we need to use preposition v. It's like in football. And football is masculine and inanimated, that's why we don't change it. And one more additional thing. We use accusative case when we introduce someone or ourselves. And in the question, what is your name? Как тебя зовут? Here, accusative case form is used. Тебя, it is personal pronoun ты, but in accusative form. It's a form of this pronoun in accusative case. So we answer меня зовут. And blah blah blah. Instead of меня, you can use any word in accusative form. For example, you can say маму зовут. Sorry. You can say сестру зовут. You can say папу зовут. You can say брата зовут. And etc. etc. I hope it was clear.